What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Wednesday, March 30th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, @Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who your favorite plays are, and then go sign up at the presenting sponsor of this video. That would be No House Advantage. Banners right here. Use the promo code Awesemo when signing up. Get yourself $25 on your first deposit. We're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Anthony Edwards, Jayshawn Tate, Isaiah Roby, Evan Fournier, and Al Horford on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays of the day? Time to find out. First up at number 5, I'm looking at Kevin Love. He's power forward center eligible, 6,900, projected for 40. The goal is 44. He's in the optimal lineup 14% of the time. Him 32 minutes, 1.26 fantasy points per minute, 27% usage because there's no Evan Mobley today, and we already know there's no Jared Allen, so I think Love has to get this playing time. Now, it is a pace down spot. Cleveland and Dallas are the two slowest teams. He's just not priced correctly. He's got a lot more opportunity to go around today. 27% usage for Love, 18.5 points, 11 boards, and 3 assists. He just looks good, and the fact that you get the power forward eligibility really opens things up. But the key takeaway on DraftKings today is that no one really looks great. Everybody looks really, really similar, and you'll see that based on the optimal odds when we're done. At number 4, we're going to Fred VanVleet. He's point guard, shooting guard eligible, 8,700, projected for 43. The goal is 53. He's in the optimal lineup 15% of the time. Now, he gets the benefit of a great matchup. He gets to take on Minnesota. They gain 3.3 possessions over their average. That is important. And like I said before, VanVleet at some point in time is going to snap out of his little bit of a slump, and he's going to be a more expensive salary in the near future. 36 minutes for VanVleet, although he could certainly play more. Call it 1.2 fantasy points per minute in this spot. 20 points, 7 assists, 5 boards, and 2 stocks here for VanVleet. You get point guard and shooting guard, but you get to take advantage of a matchup against Minnesota. In at number 3, we're going to Josh Christopher. He's shooting guard, small forward eligible, 3,900, projected for 26. The goal is 30. He's in the optimal lineup 16% of the time. I gave him 26 minutes in this one. We're going to have no Christian Wood. We're going to have no Dennis Schroeder. We're going to have no Eric Gordon. I got that off the top of my head. I'm glad, because there's a lot of garbage on this team. They're all out for the rest of the season. I think Christopher's minutes are going to increase and could increase even further than this. And he's about a fantasy point per minute guy in a matchup, in a pace-up spot against the Sacramento Kings, because the Kings stink. They stink so much that the Rockets are only 2-point underdogs to the Kings. 19% usage for Christopher, 12 points, 5 boards, 3 assists. But the big benefit here, a sub 4K price tag and the ability to be rostered at shooting guard, small forward, guard, forward, and utility. Sticking with the Houston Rockets theme, Kenyon Martin Jr., a.k.a. KJ Martin Jr., a.k.a. KJ Martin, or whatever you really want to call this dude. He's in at number 2. Power forward, center eligible, just 3,600, projected for 25. The goal is 28. He's in the optimal lineup 16% of the time. I think he has the opportunity to fall into increased minutes. I gave him 27.93 fantasy points per minute, 12.6 boards, very little else going on. But again, a matchup against the Sacramento Kings, a team that isn't very good. Hell, a team that might only have one real center play today. We don't know. They could play anybody at this point. This is a team that had like 10 centers a couple months ago, and now 4 of them don't play in there any longer. Either way, attack Sacramento, and attack Sacramento with paydown options from Houston. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter @Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who your favorite plays are, and then go sign up at No House Advantage using the promo code Awesemo. Your number 1 contender for today is back to Toronto for OG Anunoby. Shooting guard, small forward, so also guard forward utility. Best you're going to get. 5,700, also very appealing. Projected for 33, the goal's 38. He's in the optimal lineup 17% of the time. I gave him 34 minutes. I don't think that's all that crazy. 0.98 fantasy points per minute, 19% usage, 16 points, 6.5 boards, 3 assists, and 2 stocks. And that same pace-up spot that Fred VanVleet has, they gain 3.3 possessions. That is the most appealing part of Anunoby. Well, that and the positioning. But he could play 38 minutes if it's ultra competitive. 34 kind of feels like a floor for him here. Anunoby, VanVleet, the pay down options. You can get to any pay up option you want today because it's very easy to find value, but nobody looks like a better value than OG Anunoby. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Wednesday, March 30th. Now, there's a FanDuel and Yahoo version of this video around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We are back again tomorrow morning. Why am I doing the money gesture late? We're back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.